a lot of people, I was going up to them and saying, did you feel the earthquake overnight? And they're like, what are you talking about? What earthquake? Like, yes, there was an earthquake. It's not often that we can actually feel one in New Jersey, but it did happen. A 3.1 quake registered in Freehold at 2 o'clock in the morning. This quake was felt as far south as Atlanta and as far north as New Hampshire. We just talked to the Monmouth County Sheriff, Sean Golden, who said there were thankfully no reports of power outages or damage, but crews are going to be double checking today in the daylight. He did have a busy overnight, and plenty of people were in fact also woken up by the earthquake.
Our operators described actually at the time what they felt was a rumbling sound, a jet engine type sound overhead, only lasted for a few seconds. But thereafter, we had about 125 911 and non-emergency calls into our operations center. Just people saying, what was that? Is there anything I need to be concerned about? Is there an emergency somewhere? My house shook. All those types of calls that came in.
Oh, earlier this morning, I heard a little shake, and I didn't know what it was, and I wasn't afraid. I just went right back to sleep.
Yeah, he went back to sleep, but a lot of people jumped onto Twitter. Most of them said they heard a loud boom, and then their homes shook for about 5 to 7 seconds. There are so many good tweets about this earthquake and how apt this is for 2020. And this is probably the most Jersey tweet of them all. Tectonic plates under New Jersey right now. Jersey Shore fist pumping. That sums it up. And just to put this into context, as I mentioned, it's pretty rare to actually feel an earthquake in New Jersey. In fact, felt earthquakes here have only been recorded 98 times since 1738. The biggest on record, magnitude 4.8, that was recorded back in 1938 down near Trenton. So again, a 3.1 earthquake recorded here this morning in Freehold. And if you want to have a good laugh this morning, just go on Twitter, type in NJ earthquake, and you'll see a lot of tweets that really frame this as being very, very 2020. That's the very latest here live in Freehold. I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11.